Hello everybody, my name is Shadowsense. Welcome back to Sketchbook. We're on chapter 4. I have a feeling we're getting close to the end of this game, so let's power forward. You were out a while. Where did you go? I had to go in and finish paperwork for the academy. They send me in starting next month. Oh, well that's it then, huh? What do you mean? Well, I mean, you'll be going off to the academy and I'll have to stay here? Why would you think that? You're my best friend. I'll find a way to sneak you with. Even if I have to wear you. Yuck. I am a sock. We have a lot of time to kill, though. Don't say kill. Hey, did you ever tell your parents? Well, no. Don't you think it would be a good idea if you called them? Maybe. Call them. Fine. Beef hesitantly started to leave the room. Beef? Your phone? Oh, right. How could I talk to them without it, right? Beef picked up her cell phone and left the room. That was strange. Why would she want to talk to them in another room anyway? Maybe she's shy about it. Although in my gut I feel a huge ball of apprehension. Done. How did it go? Well... Oh, it was just well. You didn't talk to them, did you? Of course I did! I talk to them every day! You do? Of course I do. Where do they work anyway? Seems like overkill to never be home. They work. They work at a job and that does a job-like things. Beef. Anyway, tomorrow we are meeting Officer Bond to answer any questions I have and give a brief overview. Isn't that the officer we ran into a few weeks ago? Yep, I requested her. Since she's freshly out of the academy, what better way to get an insight on how it works? Oh, that's smart. Schools change all the time. You'd want to speak to someone who most recently finished it. That's correct. Beef and Rooster spent the day trying to get the questions for tomorrow. Okay. There's Officer Bond! I like seeing Bond in the game. It makes me happy. Whew, made it in time. I forgot the voice I gave her. Isn't it your day off, officer? Why are you in uniform? Well, officers are not allowed to wear anything other than uniforms even on our days off. We always need to be ready to work at a moment's notice. Anyway, I can't spend much time here today. There's a new Nico Hasume doll that I need to collect. God fucking damn. I get it. I get it. You collect Nico Hasume stuff? Yeah, it's the only hobby I remember that I had. You forgot your hobbies. Oh, right, you wanted to ask questions about the police since you were on your way to the academy, right? Of course you wouldn't know. They don't tell you everything in school. Officers are extremely strong. However, it is not just because of intense physical training. While in the academy, you also go through chemical and mental treatments. They drug you up? Well, no, they call it lifting. During your stay, oh my god, I can't fucking speak anymore. Oh my god. Every time I try to do a game that has a lot of dialogue, I end up tripping over my words, and I hate it. So, if you're watching my Doki Doki Literature Club series, you know exactly what I'm talking about. During your stay there, you will need to be pumped full of lifters, either by injection or in your food. One of the side effects, though, is memory loss. Some lose only bits and pieces, some lose no memory, some lose it all gradually. Thank goodness I only lost a few bits and pieces. All of that sounds horrible. You think so? I mean, if it weren't for that conditioning, officers would not be able to hold the peace. It seems like a pretty good trade to me. I mean, I've never felt better. I'll have to meet up with you guys again tomorrow. If I miss the sale on this doll, I'll have to kill someone. Do you think she was serious? Well, she could probably get away with it if she was. Rooster and Beef returned home. Lifters, huh? No wonder police are so strong. That doesn't scare you at all? Not really. Officers seem perfectly fine. But what if that's just a side effect? That they're drugged to believe that they're fine? It's a possibility. Then again, who cares? Nothing is for free. That sort of status doesn't come without compromise. Beef and Rooster spent the night bickering over what is right and wrong. Yeah, as they should. I need water. My throat is dry as fuck. Officer Strop? Oh, help. Let me find a voice for her. Oh, hello there. I heard from Bon you were getting private lessons, so I thought I would tag along too. No, it's fine. Since you are off to the academy soon, you are as good as family now. Don't worry. We are here to answer anything that will anything you want to ease your mind. Can't speak. In class, you mentioned a king at the top. I don't hear much about the police king. Of course you wouldn't. Well, it's common knowledge you're a top-ranking officer. We like the general public to believe we are one unit without a higher rank calling the shots. A hive mind set to enforce justice, if you would. In reality, though, an organization needs a leader. You will actually get to see him during graduation and any award ceremonies you attend. Did you know he is so strong he once punched someone's torso completely off? He doesn't even need a specialized weapon. Your parents will be so proud. Speaking of weapons, when do I get mine? Or maybe a better uniform? I was thinking something like metal teeth or claws. Don't push it, kid. It'll come when it comes. Take on bigger cases and maybe you'll get recognized. Quality over quantity. Strap and Bon argued over what a better weapon for Bon would be. Rooster and Beef returned home. There's a lot to think about there. King, weapons, lifters. Sounds more and more like an anime. All we learned in school is the basics and to not get in trouble. Hey, wasn't there another person who was also going to the academy with you? What? The NPC? No one cares about them. Beef and Rooster argued over NPC rights. Hey, fight for those NPC rights. Non-player characters deserve a chance. Unless they're Zerd from Drunks and Dragons. Anybody out there watch or listen to Drunks and Dragons? If so, let me know. I've been listening to that podcast for like 3 weeks now, and I need somebody to talk about it with. Hey, this is a bit weird. You're getting too flustered. Keep it cool. Oh my, so many officers just to answer questions I have? What's wrong with that? A proper send-off wouldn't kill you. By the way, Gil and Tina are fantastic examples of side effects from the academy. Gil lost most of his memory and Tina stopped aging. What is that supposed to mean? I did lose most of my memories prior to becoming an officer, however Tina's just short. That had nothing to do with training. I can't remember the voices I gave to these guys because it's been a while since I played the game. What the hell? By the way, on your form you didn't have anything signed by your parents. Where are they? They work. I see. They work. The officers, instead of answering questions, argued over Tina's height. We're going by the days pretty quickly here. That leads me to believe we might be getting to the end of the game. What's the matter? It's a little strange that so many officers are talking to me all at once. It's suspicious. It was a little funny how they were all officers we have met recently too. I wouldn't worry though, you didn't do anything this time. This is a little weird. It's getting a little weird. I was expecting people to be here. Officers are busy, right? You can't expect them to have time for you every day. That's right, maybe I'm overthinking things. Yeah, don't worry about a thing. As long as we're together, it'll be okay, buddy. You're right. There isn't really a point of us staying here if no one is around, though. Let's head back. Oh, officer, you did show up. I am placing you in custody. You are to return to your home with me for investigation. What? Please do not run away. That will be seen as an admission of guilt and I will execute immediately. What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. Why do I feel anxious like this? Beef? I'm sorry, we lied to you. We have actually been staking you out the last few days. Something was wrong. No parents? being involved in so many cases in just a few months' time. We entered your home. Please come with me now. Ooh, shit's about literal skeletons in the closet. This is great. It was horrible. Inside one of the closets were the remains of Beef's parents. Bone and tattered cloth took up most of the closet space. The skeletons seemed to have bones missing, like they were slowly being removed. What? What is this? Beef? When we were near your home to check around, we noticed a strong smell of decay. We had probable cause to enter without a warrant. While doing a quick sweep, we found the bodies, although they are far too decayed to find a cause of death now. Why were these bodies hidden? How long have they been here? I don't have a nose. I can't believe I never noticed this before. It was all right in front of me and I missed it. Beef, don't worry. We'll figure this out now and talk about it later. We have to get out of this somehow. I don't know what you did, but we can work it out together. The bodies have been there for months. This monster, he showed up and made me kill my parents. What? Fuck. There's no way Beef's gonna lie her way out of this one. Come on. I was so afraid. No one would believe me. Beef, what are you saying? He's made of some weird magic. Everything he feels, I feel. Oh, she's fucking putting the blame on Rooster. What the fuck, you fucking bitch? Fuck you. That's not true, I explained it to you. So you admit there's magic where you feel one another's feelings. Well, yes. See, I'm not wrong, hear me out. All I wanted was to go to the academy and make my parents proud. Then he showed up, had me poison my parents and watch them rot in my own home. There's no damage to the bones, so there's no trauma. Poison is a possibility. Beef, what are you doing? I am afraid, I am sad, and I am anxious. Is this me or her? I got involved in so many cases to get an officer's attention without him noticing. Please save me, I'm so afraid. I think I would be too if I had some kind of monster tailing me. I'm not a monster, I'm your conscience, your friend. What are you talking about? How would I ever be friends with a monster? Beef, please, it's not too late, we can think of another way. Officers, please, just one look and you'll know I'm telling the truth. I can feel him right now. He's getting angry. If we don't do something soon, who knows what'll happen? Beef, it's okay. I get it now. There's no way for her to get out of this. No one else to blame. Although I feel no remorse or sadness from you, what was I to you this whole time? Was I really just a monster? Was I really your best friend? What was the point of me even being here? Fool human, you will never be able to defeat me. What are you doing? In this situation, it would be either me or you. What's the point of just me living on? I came here for you. I know I didn't have much impact on you, but if I can at least get you out of a corner in the end. You were all fools to believe me! So it is all true. You betrayed me, but you're still my friend, Beef. I won't let you die like this. I only hope you will become a better person. It is what will you puny cops do about it? No, Rooster, come on, man. God damn it. Beef, I hope that you make a lot of friends. Damn it, I can't choke it. Oh. I hope you'll be able to smile every day. Wow, the old lady couldn't kill it. Let me try. I hope that find love you deserve. Show kindness to others. I couldn't cut through it even when I kicked it in. I'll take the shot. Jesus Christ. I hope you remember me. I won't forget you. The magic left in Rooster finally gave out. It is what it is. Sometimes saving someone doesn't feel good. Let's go. This report won't be fun to write. I'm not sure who will even believe it. Shouldn't we call the cleaners? No, it's fading away on its own. There's nothing to clean. One less thing to deal with. How annoying. I'm glad he's gone now. Just you watch, I'll be the most ruthless officer. I feel free now, without a conscience. And so time passed. Broad spreads! Is Hink back? Please tell me Hink's back. Barnabas, you okay, buddy? Blah blah molly piter all haraka na bomba by lily sea kraken cookie canoodle elysion lumfa. The old loaf of bread cracked, turning to dust. Well, okay then. That happened. Did you hear about the officer of the year? Yeah, they nicknamed her Reaper. She had the most lawful executions on record to date. That's scary. I heard she just looked at someone and executed them before they could even commit a crime. Huh? Wouldn't that just be murder if he didn't even do the crime yet? Well, I'm not sure. They say she doesn't even have a conscience. How easy was this? I only graduated 2 years ago and they're already giving me an award. I'm kind of afraid of her. Shh, don't be so loud, she might hear. It was so easy passing everything. It's so easy being an officer. No one questions me. Who would? Even when they pumped me with lifters, it was easy. The training, nothing. I'll climb to the top. I'll claw to the top. I'll be able to do anything I want. God damn, Glenn, you did such a good job on this music, man. I fucking love it. Miss Baloney, you look well. Thank you, sir. This award can only belong to you. Every place you are stationed, the crime rate drops to 0%. You have shown tremendous drive, ability, determination, and skill. You are the finest example of what a royal police officer should be. This medal will allow you to openly take any cases you please, even if they are out of your jurisdiction. Only one is given out a year. I hope this better serves you. Oh, fuck. I got the voice wrong. I hope this better serves you as you serve the people. In the name of peace and prosperity. Oh, I thought there was gonna be more. Thank you, sir. I accept this award with a warm heart. Idiot. Give me the keys to your kingdom while you're at it. I promise to continue doing my best. In the name of peace and prosperity. Hold on! All of that is a lie. How are you here? I thought that was the end. Luke, why are you moving around? My dog is moving around. Fuck it, let's just keep going. I'm your conscience, Beef. You can't outrun me forever. You can stab me, choke me, shoot me, and kill me, but I'll keep coming back one way or another. That's what friends do. The only way to keep me from turning into more of a monster is to stop you myself. Stop me? Don't you know what I am now? I am the law. Life or death, everything is at my whim. I am peace. I am prosperity. What could you possibly have against me? Being gone so long, how could you know what I do or have done? That's where you're wrong. It's not what you have done as an officer. It's what you have done before you were an officer. Those crimes would still stick if I were to prove you manipulated the police before you became an officer, right? Someone who was found guilty of killing my parents shouldn't talk, should they? I'll send you back to the grave. Strange. I've read reports of a monster from all the files associated with you, Miss Baloney. I was under the impression the officers who wrote it must have been drunk. Monster, come up here and explain yourself. No one would dare interrupt a ceremony full of officers. You must be confident enough to square off against me yourself. You're not really going to entertain this, right, sir? It would only take me a second to cut him down. You are a busy man. You don't need to hear this. What's the matter, Miss Baloney? You're innocent, right? There's no harm in proving your own innocence. You've done it before. That's right. I have nothing to fear. Good. Come on up, monster, and say what you need to. For the record, I'm not a monster. I'm a sock. Noted. You'll need to bring up the case files for the summary of what happened in the cases involving Beef. That's how it works, right? Why would I need to do that? I know the officers involved. That's enough. I just need to call them one at a time. Officer Bond! Reporting, sir! When I first encountered Officer Beef, it was before her term in the academy. I had her on trial with a homeless man for a string of animal murders and desecrations in a nearby park. Officer Beef and her companion were able to prove it was the homeless man who was committing crimes. Officer Strop! Reporting, sir. My case involving Miss Baloney happened as I was the event overseer for Trash Day. One of her classmates threw her teacher out the window and into a dumpster where he was impaled and died. The only suspects were her and the other boy. She proved herself innocent and the boy was executed. Unfortunately, the girl I assumed was his girlfriend at the time killed herself immediately after from the grief. Officer Tina! Officer Gill! Reporting, sir! Our first interaction was a case she brought to us as we were patrolling a crime scene. She managed to provide evidence that the first ruling and execution were incorrect, and the culprit was actually the person who was innocent in the first ruling. Our second interaction with her was when we investigated her home life. Me and Gil, in addition to Officers Strop and Bond, found her parents dead in her home. That is also how we learned her companion was actually her captor. From there, with some difficulty, we were able to execute the monster. I guess it didn't really work, though. There, I have been briefed in all I need to know. Now, Sock, what can you possibly prove? Do you wish to continue? Yes, I have everything I need. So be it, monster. Let us uncover the truth. It's all or nothing, Beef. It's me versus you for real this time. Oh, I wanted there to be like a fight scene, like kind of like an old school RPG, but this is fine. I love this. It's been a while since I've done this, a trial. I don't let it get to this point very often. That's not something to brag about. Trials are pointless. They're not efficient in the slightest. Is that what you said about Hime? When we went to the park that night, you took joy in tearing those animals apart. We found those animals after the man assaulted us. We found the police officer and he was brought to justice. You were the one tearing the animals apart. Who else would go to that place besides someone who knew about it? Probably a homeless man? You were able to manipulate Officer Bond. With my help, you were able to lie and place the blame on him. You can't prove that. You killed your teacher, Professor Sage. You manipulated a witness to create an alibi. You placed his murder on a classmate who slighted you, knowing full well it would cause another classmate to take her life. How am I supposed to know what other people would do? Not that I had anything to do with that though, I just happened to be there. Why did you kill your parents? You made me poison them. They were dead before we even met. The decomposition proves that. They were skeletons. There were even pieces of the bone missing. I know exactly where they went to. You didn't go to the park just to torture animals. You were dumping the bones there one at a time, slowly getting rid of evidence. There were human bones found at the site. It wasn't just desecrated animals. No one thought to check where they came from since they were picked clean. You could have gotten away with it, but you couldn't return to that place anymore. The events around that time also kept you from getting rid of the bones, right? Beef, I could feel all you feel even now. I know I'm right. It took me a while to piece it together. I had a lot of time to think about it. When you turned on me, I was afraid to let you die. You were my friend. You had so much you could grow to. I thought you could change your ways. Look what happened. Because I didn't trust my guts. How many innocent people have you killed as an officer? You can't prove any of that. What's fact is fact. Those cases are done and closed. You are wasting everyone's time. It is true, Monster. You gave an interesting hypothesis, but you have no way to prove any of the crimes are connected at the fault of this officer. Beef. He wouldn't want you to become what you are now either. No one would. Is this even what you really want? I have to stay strong. I won't lose again. I can prove it! What? I can prove everything because I know how you feel, how you felt, and how you will feel. Beef, your pride is the evidence I present. Shit, boy. The thing you are most proud of is the only evidence I need. Need more water, goddamn. Whoa, that is a dank looking sight. What are you talking about? The thing I'm most proud of is this. Nothing compares to the pride I have of becoming an officer. Don't you remember what you and Hime used to do together? We did do something, didn't we? What did we do? It appears lifting drugs did have an effect on you after all, it seems. I guess that was the case. You would never forget the thing you were most proud of on purpose. Which explains why it's still around. You forgot about it. What are you even talking about? What was Hime to you besides a friend, Beef? She was my... I'm not sure. You and Hime together ran a world-famous meme page. You made millions of people laugh, and it's also an outlet you use to vent on. You never noticed, but when I did digging, I did. When I did the digging, I did. Should be the digging. And this is the updated version, too. There's still little typos, but they're like, eh, who cares? Every meme you made on the dates of the murders are too similar to brush off. If I had to guess, it was your subconscious leaking out. Every poster on that date had something to do with the crime you were involved in. Every image and post was an admission of guilt and you didn't even know it. Your pride got in the way. You thought you can get away with anything you wanted and show it off in a way no one would notice. How did I find all this? The page is around, but it was unpublished, temporarily taken offline. I think you took it down before going to the academy, just in case. You were too prideful to fully delete it, though. Rooster pulled out the only thing he carried with him, Hime's old phone. Beat up and worn, the meme page they both worked on showed on the screen. You never took Hime off as an admin though, it hurt too much. Using her phone, I was able to log in and pull up all I needed to, Beef. That is strong evidence. In my time, many serial killers would leave behind clues. They get cocky. Do you have anything to say for yourself to dismiss these claims? Beef, it's over. I told them everything. All they need to do is connect the dots. I'm sorry, I can't let you go on like this. It seems we have all been played, have we? The police king took his time quietly flipping through the phone, while every now and then looking at his personal phone, which had case records on it. In my time as an officer, I have learned that too many coincidences back-to-back means something is not a coincidence. I can also infer you blame her for being executed? Guess it's over now. What more can I say? You never answered though. Why did you kill your parents? They were never around. When they were controlling. I was a slave in my own home. One day I just snapped. I found a way to get poison and that was that. There's no need to hang around anymore, is there? I've been caught, and now I die. Why drag it on? Wait, it's almost like you think I'm the main character of a video game and will be able to pull off something amazing? Life doesn't work like that. I've run out of excuses and options. I know I can't find my way out of here even if I tried, right? That is correct. You will not make it to the front gate. In the name of peace and prosperity, I sentence you to death. Do you have anything else to say? Rooster, I'm sorry. You really were my best friend. I don't need to say anything else. You feel what I'm feeling right now, right? Rooster held his heart, tears streaming down his face as he nodded. Beef was a murderer, an egotist, a liar, and a betrayer, but in the end she was still his friend. I get it, Beef. I know. Holy shit! Just a fucking gut punch right through the fucking chest. Was it Officer Bond that said he could punch through an entire torso? Or was that a cadet, or was that Officer Strap? I don't know. But holy shit. Like lightning, the King's first shot through Beef, bursting out... Oh. The King's fist shot through Beef, bursting out her other side. Like holding a doll in his arm, the King stood still, Beef's impaled body hanging around on his forearm. In all my years, I've never seen someone hold on as hard as you are right now. You botched that execution, old man. Beef. For what? It's worth... I really am... sorry. Don't speak anymore. Let your final moments be at peace. In my next life, I will do better. Hey, King. From now on, try to have officers make people happy instead of fit a quota. Being efficient is good, but people lose sight of the real peace and prosperity if they are always afraid. You look faint. I guess a person can live without a conscience, but a conscience can't live without a person. I think it's my time to go. I'm here, Beef. We'll go together. You learned an important lesson, and in the end told the truth. I couldn't be prouder as your Jiminy Cricket. Rooster faded away as the light left Beef's eyes, the smell of cotton candy filling the area. It seems I've been given some things to think over. Dear Diary, it's me, Bon. A lot has happened since I last wrote in you. I was able to collect the super tiny surgical mask Bikini Hasume Niku. I thought it was neat. Oh, whatever. Well, that and a lot happened with the police force itself. We no longer have a quota to get better positions. We run entirely from citizen satisfaction surveys. It's a ripoff though because it's a total popularity contest. I'll get more people to like me though, I know it. We also have a new motto as officers. Listen to your conscience before your conscience judges you. I thought it was pretty cool. It really motivated everyone to try their best. That's all I have to write for now. I can't really see what happens in the world. I really can't wait to see what happens in the world. Petra Elisiv Talago Agrong. The stars really know how to change the world. To be ever faithful in the name of peace and prosperity. Is that the end? Holy shit! There it is! The end! We beat Sketchbook! Wow, that really was a short game. That was only, what, 4 episodes? Oh, and that's just it. Okay. Wow. There's a lot to take in. Oh my god. That was like... I'm gonna speak to you directly now. That was very good. The story is like ridiculous, but it works within the context of this fictional universe. And just because it's Flork of Cows, it's going to be absurd and crazy and abstract and like weird. If you're familiar with his comics at all, it's all like this. Almost. It's comedy, it's absurdist humor, it's black comedy. It's all over the place, and I fucking love it. And everybody that worked on this game, Foxyru, Meegs, Bon, Conundrum, Sage, I'm Hawaiian Brit, I think I'm missing someone, but oh my, they're all such talented artists. And just the way this game came together, the way this project came together, really, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I don't want to get emotional because this game's really good, but I really enjoyed the game. It's fun. You should go play it for yourself. It's completely free on Game Jolt. You can just go download it. And wow, I have no words. It's a really nice short little visual novel. And it doesn't take long to get through. It's only about 2 hours long, so I mean, you could do it in one sitting. You could stream this in an afternoon. But yeah. I'm getting emotional. It's because I know some of the people that worked on this, and I know how talented they are, and I'm just glad to see that they were able to come together and make something really good. So it makes me happy. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching this series. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.